In today's digital landscape, the threat to data security is more significant than ever before. Cyber attacks are becoming increasingly sophisticated. Organizations are investing heavily in cybersecurity measures to protect their valuable assets. At the heart of these defenses lies the Security Operations Center, or SOC. It acts as a centralized hub where security professionals proactively monitor and respond to cyber threats. Imagine a team of highly skilled analysts working tirelessly. They are analyzing network traffic, investigating suspicious activities, and mitigating potential breaches. This is the essence of a SOC. They are the guardians of the digital realm, constantly vigilant against malicious actors. Their tools of the trade are sophisticated software programs that provide real-time visibility into the organization's security posture. This essay will delve into the world of SOC tools and technologies. We will explore the key components that empower security professionals to defend against cyber attacks. Understanding these tools is crucial for anyone involved in cybersecurity. It provides insights into how organizations can bolster their defenses and stay ahead of emerging threats. Security Information and Event Management, or SIEM systems, are the cornerstone of any modern SOC. They provide a centralized platform for collecting, analyzing, and correlating security data from various sources across an organization's IT infrastructure. Think of SIEM as the central nervous system of a SOC. It receives signals from all parts of the network and provides a comprehensive view of security events. SIEM systems ingest logs from firewalls, servers, databases, applications, and other security devices. They then normalize and correlate this data to identify patterns, anomalies, and potential security breaches. By aggregating data from multiple sources, SIEMs provide a holistic view of the security landscape. This enables analysts to detect threats that might otherwise go unnoticed. One of the critical capabilities of SIEM systems is real-time threat detection. By analyzing security events as they occur, SIEMs can trigger alerts, allowing SOC analysts to respond quickly to potential incidents. This ability to detect and respond to threats in real time is crucial for minimizing the impact of security breaches. The faster an organization can contain and remediate a threat, the less damage it can inflict. Furthermore, SIEM systems provide valuable insights into historical security data. Analysts can use this information to identify trends, vulnerabilities, and areas for improvement in their security posture. They can conduct forensic investigations, generate reports, and demonstrate compliance with regulatory requirements. Intrusion detection systems, or IDS, and intrusion prevention systems, or IPS, act as the gatekeepers of an organization's network. They monitor network traffic for suspicious activity and provide alerts or take action to block potential threats. While both systems aim to protect against intrusions, they differ in their approach and capabilities. IDS operates in a passive mode. It analyzes network traffic for known attack signatures or deviations from established baselines. When it detects suspicious activity, it generates an alert to notify the SOC team. Think of IDS as a security camera that records suspicious activity but doesn't intervene. It provides valuable information but doesn't actively block threats. On the other hand, IPS takes a more proactive approach. It sits in line with network traffic and can actively block or drop malicious packets based on predefined rules or signatures. IPS can be thought of as an automated security guard. It not only detects suspicious activity but also takes steps to prevent it from reaching its target. Both IDS and IPS are essential components of a layered security strategy. IDS provides comprehensive visibility into network activity and alerts the SOC team to potential threats, while IPS acts as a last line of defense to prevent those threats from causing harm. In addition to SIEM, IDS, and IPS, several other tools and technologies play crucial roles in a comprehensive SOC security strategy. Endpoint detection and response, or EDR, firewalls, and antivirus software are essential components of a layered defense approach. EDR systems focus on securing endpoints, such as laptops, desktops, and mobile devices, from threats. They provide continuous monitoring and analysis of endpoint activity, detecting and responding to malicious software, unauthorized access attempts, and other security incidents. EDR solutions often include features such as threat intelligence, vulnerability assessment, and incident response capabilities. Firewalls act as the first line of defense between an organization's internal network and the outside world. They control incoming and outgoing network traffic based on predefined rules and policies, blocking unauthorized access attempts and preventing data leakage. Firewalls have evolved significantly over the years and now offer advanced features such as intrusion prevention, application control, and web filtering. Antivirus software is a fundamental security tool that protects against malware infections. It scans files and programs for known malicious signatures, quarantines infected files, and prevents malware from executing. Modern antivirus solutions often incorporate machine learning algorithms and behavioral analysis to detect and block new and unknown threats. Security information and event management, or SIEM systems, are paramount in today's complex cybersecurity landscape. They act as the central command center for an organization's security posture, providing a holistic view of all security-related events and data. SIEM systems achieve this through a multifaceted approach encompassing data aggregation, normalization, correlation, analysis, and reporting. The journey of data within a SIEM system starts with aggregation. SIEMs are designed to ingest massive volumes of log data from various sources scattered throughout an organization's IT infrastructure. This data originates from firewalls, intrusion detection systems, servers, databases, applications, and even cloud services. Imagine a central hub receiving a constant stream of information from every corner of a bustling city. That's the scale at which SIEM operates. Once the data is aggregated, the next crucial step is normalization. Data from different sources often comes in disparate formats, making it challenging to analyze and correlate. SIEM systems normalize this data into a standardized format, ensuring consistency and facilitating meaningful analysis. This is akin to translating messages from different languages into a common tongue, making it easier to understand the overall conversation. However, the true power of SIEM lies in its ability to correlate this normalized data. Correlation involves connecting the dots between seemingly unrelated events, unveiling patterns and anomalies that would otherwise remain hidden. By analyzing events in context and identifying relationships, SIEMs empower security analysts to detect sophisticated threats that might evade traditional security measures. Correlation is at the heart of what makes SIEM systems so powerful in threat detection and incident response. By analyzing relationships between events across different systems and time frames, SIEMs can uncover hidden patterns that indicate malicious activity. These patterns might appear benign when viewed in isolation, but tell a different story when correlated with other events. Think of a scenario where a user logs in from an unusual location, followed by multiple failed login attempts on a critical server. Individually, these events might not raise significant alarms. However, when correlated, they paint a picture of a potential credential stuffing attack, where an attacker is using stolen credentials to gain unauthorized access. SIEM systems utilize various correlation techniques, including rule-based correlation, statistical correlation, and behavioral analysis. Rule-based correlation relies on predefined rules that trigger alerts when specific event combinations occur. Statistical correlation employs statistical models to identify deviations from normal behavior. Behavioral analysis focuses on identifying anomalous user and entity behavior patterns. The ability to correlate events across different data sources and timeframes enables SIEM systems to detect sophisticated threats that traditional security tools might miss. This includes insider threats, advanced persistent threats, APTs, and attacks that exploit zero-day vulnerabilities. By connecting the dots and providing context, SIEM empowers security analysts to make informed decisions and respond effectively to security incidents. Let's illustrate the power of SIEM with a real-world example. Imagine a scenario where a company's network is targeted by a phishing campaign. An attacker sends out emails disguised as legitimate communications from a trusted source, tricking employees into clicking on malicious links or opening infected attachments. When an employee falls victim to the phishing attack and clicks on a malicious link, the SIEM system receives an event log from the web proxy indicating access to a known phishing website. Simultaneously, The endpoint security solution on the employee's computer logs suspicious activity, such as the execution of a malicious script. The SIEM system correlates these events, recognizing the pattern of a phishing attack. It triggers an alert, notifying the SOC team of the potential breach. The alert provides details about the affected user, the source of the phishing email, the malicious website accessed, and the suspicious activity detected on the endpoint. Armed with this information, the SOC team can quickly take steps to contain the threat. They can isolate the affected endpoint from the network, reset the user's credentials, and scan the endpoint for malware. The SIEM system provides the visibility and insights needed to respond effectively to the attack, minimizing its impact and preventing further damage. Section 4. Beyond real-time monitoring, SIEM's analytical prowess. While real-time threat detection and incident response are crucial aspects of SIEM, its capabilities extend far beyond reactive security measures. SIEM systems play a vital role in proactive security posture management, providing valuable insights into an organization's overall security health. SIEM systems excel at historical data analysis, enabling security analysts to identify trends, vulnerabilities, and areas for improvement in their security controls. By analyzing historical event data, organizations can gain a deeper understanding of their threat landscape, identify recurring patterns of attacks, and proactively strengthen their defenses. Furthermore, SIEM systems facilitate compliance reporting, helping organizations meet the stringent requirements of various security regulations and standards. SIEMs provide the necessary tools to collect, store, and analyze security data, generate audit trails, and demonstrate compliance with regulatory mandates. The analytical capabilities of SIEM systems empower organizations to make data-driven decisions regarding their security investments and strategies. By understanding their security posture, identifying vulnerabilities, and measuring the effectiveness of their security controls, organizations can optimize their security investments and stay ahead of emerging threats. Section 5. Choosing the right SIEM, a balancing act. Selecting the right SIEM solution for an organization's specific needs and requirements is paramount for maximizing its effectiveness. With numerous SIEM vendors and solutions available in the market, organizations need to carefully evaluate their options based on various factors. One crucial consideration is the organization's size and complexity. Large enterprises with extensive IT infrastructures and complex security needs require scalable and feature-rich SIEM solutions, while smaller organizations might benefit from more streamlined and cost-effective options. Another critical factor is the level of integration with existing security tools and infrastructure. A SIEM solution that seamlessly integrates with an organization's existing security ecosystem can significantly enhance its effectiveness and reduce deployment complexity. Organizations should consider the SIEM's compatibility with their current firewalls, intrusion detection systems, endpoint security solutions, and other security tools. Ultimately, the right SIEM solution is one that aligns with an organization's specific security goals, budget, and technical expertise. By carefully evaluating their needs and considering the factors mentioned above, organizations can select a SIEM solution that empowers them to enhance their security posture, detect and respond to threats effectively, and maintain a secure and resilient IT environment. Section 1. Intrusion Detection, Early Warning Systems. In the ever-evolving landscape of cybersecurity, intrusion detection systems, IDS, play a crucial role as vigilant watchdogs, constantly monitoring network traffic for any signs of suspicious activity. Like sentinels guarding a fortress, IDS solutions analyze the flow of data, searching for patterns and anomalies that might indicate an intrusion attempt. IDS systems operate on the principle of identifying known attack signatures. These signatures are essentially digital fingerprints of malicious activity, representing specific patterns of network traffic or code that have been previously identified as malicious. Imagine a vast library of criminal records, each entry containing the unique characteristics of a known threat. That's the essence of an IDS signature database. As network packets traverse the IDS sensor, the system compares them against its database of known attack signatures. If a match is found, indicating a potential intrusion attempt, the IDS generates an alert, notifying security administrators of the suspicious activity. This early warning system provides valuable time for incident response teams to investigate the alert and take appropriate action before any significant damage occurs. However, relying solely on known attack signatures has its limitations. Cybercriminals are constantly developing new and sophisticated attack techniques that might not yet be recognized by existing signatures. To address this challenge, modern IDS solutions incorporate anomaly-based detection methods, which analyze network traffic for deviations from established baselines of normal behavior. Section 2. Intrusion Prevention Active Defense. While intrusion detection systems, or IDS, excel at providing early warnings of potential threats, intrusion prevention systems, or IPS, take a more proactive approach to security, actively blocking or mitigating malicious traffic before it can reach its target. Think of IPS as the automated security guards of the digital realm, taking immediate action to neutralize threats. IPS solutions sit in line with network traffic, meaning that all incoming and outgoing packets pass through the IPS sensor for inspection. Like a customs checkpoint, IPS analyzes each packet, comparing it against its database of known attack signatures, malicious IP addresses, and other threat intelligence feeds. If the IPS detects a packet that matches a known threat, it can take various actions to prevent the attack from succeeding. These actions include dropping the malicious packet, resetting the TCP connection, or blocking the source IP address. The specific action taken depends on the severity of the threat and the organization's security policies. IPS solutions offer a higher level of protection than IDS by actively blocking threats in real time. However, it's important to note that IPS can introduce a performance overhead due to its inline inspection of network traffic. Therefore, organizations need to carefully consider their network architecture and performance requirements when deploying IPS solutions. Section 3. The synergy of IDS and IPS. While intrusion detection systems, IDS, and intrusion prevention systems, IPS, can function independently, they often work in synergy, complementing each other's strengths to provide a comprehensive intrusion detection and prevention solution. This collaborative approach leverages the early warning capabilities of IDS and the active defense mechanisms of IPS to create a robust security posture. In a typical deployment scenario, IDS sensors are strategically placed at the network perimeter and other critical points within the IT infrastructure to provide broad visibility into network traffic. These sensors act as the eyes and ears of the security team, constantly monitoring for suspicious activity and generating alerts upon detection. IPS sensors, on the other hand, are typically deployed inline at network gateways or in front of critical servers and applications. Their primary role is to enforce security policies and block known threats in real time. By placing IPS sensors at strategic choke points, organizations can effectively mitigate the risk of attacks reaching their intended targets. The synergy between IDS and IPS lies in their ability to share threat intelligence and coordinate responses. When an IDS sensor detects suspicious activity, it can share this information with the IPS system, allowing it to update its threat intelligence database and proactively block similar attacks in the future. Section 4. Deployment strategies, where to place your guards. Deploying intrusion detection systems, IDS, and intrusion prevention systems, IPS, effectively requires careful consideration of network architecture, security objectives, and performance requirements. The placement of IDS/IPS sensors plays a crucial role in their ability to detect and prevent intrusions effectively. Network perimeter. Deploying IDS/IPS sensors at the network perimeter, where the internal network connects to the internet, is crucial for detecting and blocking external threats. Sensors placed at the internet gateway can monitor all incoming and outgoing traffic, providing a first line of defense against attacks. Data center and server farms. Protecting critical data centers and server farms is paramount for business continuity. Deploying IDS/IPS sensors within these environments helps detect and prevent attacks targeting valuable servers, databases, and applications. Sensors can be placed at the data center perimeter, in front of critical server clusters, or even within virtualized environments. Internal network segmentation. Segmenting the internal network into smaller, isolated zones can limit the impact of a security breach. Deploying IDS or IPS sensors at segmentation points helps monitor traffic between different network zones, detecting and preventing unauthorized access attempts or lateral movement of attackers. Section 5, IDS/IPS in action, a real-world scenario. Let's consider a real-world scenario to illustrate how IDS/IPS solutions work together to protect an organization from a cyber attack. Imagine a company that has deployed both IDS and IPS systems as part of its layered security strategy. One day, an attacker launches a sophisticated attack targeting the company's web server. The attacker uses a new exploit technique that is not yet recognized by the IDS signature database. However, the IDS sensor deployed at the network perimeter detects unusual network traffic patterns originating from a suspicious IP address. The IDS generates an alert, notifying the security team of the potential threat. Simultaneously, the IDS shares the suspicious IP address and attack details with the IPS system. The IPS, having received this threat intelligence update, immediately adds the attacker's IP address to its block list. When the attacker attempts to access the web server, the IPS sensor deployed in front of the server identifies the attacker's IP address on its block list and immediately blocks the connection attempt. The attack is thwarted before it can even reach the web server, preventing any potential damage or data breach. Section 1, EDR, a deep dive into endpoint security. In today's threat landscape, where cyber attacks are becoming increasingly sophisticated and targeted, traditional security perimeters are no longer sufficient to protect sensitive data. Attackers often bypass firewalls and intrusion detection systems by exploiting vulnerabilities in endpoints, such as laptops, desktops, and mobile devices. Endpoint detection and response (EDR) solutions have emerged as a critical layer of defense, providing continuous monitoring and threat detection capabilities specifically designed to protect endpoints from advanced threats. EDR solutions go beyond traditional antivirus software by providing real-time visibility into endpoint activity, detecting malicious behavior even if it doesn't match known malware signatures. Imagine having security cameras installed throughout your house, constantly recording activity and alerting you to any suspicious movements. EDR acts in a similar way, providing a detailed record of all activities occurring on an endpoint, allowing security teams to identify and respond to threats quickly and effectively. EDR agents are typically installed on each endpoint, collecting data about running processes, file changes, network connections, and user activity. This data is then analyzed by a centralized EDR platform which uses advanced analytics and machine learning algorithms to detect anomalies, identify patterns of malicious behavior, and alert security teams to potential threats. The core value proposition of EDR lies in its ability to provide deep visibility into endpoint activity, enabling security teams to detect and respond to threats that might otherwise go unnoticed. By understanding the tactics, techniques, and procedures (TTPs) used by attackers, EDR solutions can identify even the most stealthy attacks and provide the context necessary for effective incident response. Section 2, EDR's core functions: monitoring, detection, and response. Endpoint detection and response (EDR) solutions are characterized by their core functions: monitoring, detection, and response. These functions work in concert to provide a comprehensive approach to endpoint security, enabling organizations to proactively defend against advanced threats. Monitoring forms the foundation of EDR, with agents continuously collecting data about endpoint activity. This data includes process execution, file system changes, network connections, user logins, and other relevant events. By aggregating this data from all endpoints, EDR solutions provide security teams with a centralized view of endpoint activity, enabling them to identify potential threats quickly. Detection is where EDR's advanced analytics and machine learning capabilities come into play. By analyzing the collected endpoint data, EDR solutions can identify suspicious patterns, anomalies, and indicators of compromise (IOCs) that might indicate a security incident. This might involve detecting unusual process behavior, identifying suspicious network connections, or recognizing attempts to exploit known vulnerabilities. Response is the final and crucial step in EDR's core functionality. Once a threat is detected, EDR solutions empower security teams to take immediate action to contain and eradicate the threat. This might involve isolating the infected endpoint from the network, quarantining malicious files, killing malicious processes, or rolling back affected systems to a known good state. Section 3. Threat Intelligence and EDR Staying Ahead of the Curve. Threat intelligence plays a vital role in enhancing the effectiveness of endpoint detection and response, or EDR solutions. By incorporating up-to-date threat intelligence feeds, EDR solutions can stay ahead of emerging threats and proactively defend against attacks that exploit zero-day vulnerabilities or use previously unseen tactics. Threat intelligence feeds provide EDR solutions with a wealth of information about known threats, including malware signatures, malicious IP addresses, compromised domains, and attack patterns. This information is constantly updated, ensuring that EDR solutions have the latest knowledge to detect and block even the most recent threats. By correlating endpoint data with threat intelligence feeds, EDR solutions can identify potential threats more accurately and prioritize alerts based on the severity of the threat. For example, if an EDR solution detects a network connection to an IP address known to be associated with malicious activity, it can flag this event as high risk and alert security teams immediately. Moreover, threat intelligence enables EDR solutions to provide context to security alerts, helping security teams understand the nature of the threat, the potential impact, and the appropriate response actions. This context is crucial for effective incident response, allowing security teams to make informed decisions and take swift action to mitigate the threat. Section 4. EDR in Action, a real-world incident response scenario. Let's consider a real-world scenario to illustrate how endpoint detection and response solutions can be used to detect, investigate, and respond to a security incident. Imagine a company where an employee unknowingly opens a phishing email containing a malicious attachment. As soon as the employee opens the attachment, the EDR agent installed on their laptop detects the execution of a suspicious process. The process exhibits unusual behavior, such as attempting to modify system files, establish connections to external servers, and encrypt files on the local disk. The EDR agent immediately flags this activity as suspicious and sends an alert to the EDR platform. The EDR platform correlates the alert with threat intelligence feeds and identifies the suspicious process as ransomware. The platform automatically triggers an incident response playbook, which includes isolating the infected laptop from the network, quarantining the malicious files, and resetting the user's credentials. The security team receives a notification about the incident and can use the EDR platform to investigate the attack further. They can review the detailed activity logs, identify the source of the phishing email, determine the extent of the infection, and take steps to remediate the affected systems. Thanks to the swift and automated response capabilities of the EDR solution, the ransomware attack is contained before it can spread to other systems or encrypt valuable data. Section 5. Integrating EDR into a comprehensive security strategy. Endpoint detection and response solutions should not be viewed as a standalone security solution, but rather as a critical component of a comprehensive security strategy that includes multiple layers of defense. Integrating EDR with other security tools and processes can significantly enhance an organization's security posture and improve its ability to defend against advanced threats. One important integration point is with security information and event management systems. EDR solutions can forward security events and alerts to the SIEM, providing a centralized view of security incidents across the entire IT infrastructure. This integration enables security teams to correlate endpoint events with other security data, identifying patterns and trends that might indicate a broader attack campaign. Integrating EDR with threat intelligence platforms is also crucial for staying ahead of emerging threats. Threat intelligence platforms provide up-to-date information about known threats, vulnerabilities, and attack patterns, which can be used to enhance EDR's detection capabilities. By leveraging threat intelligence, EDR solutions can proactively identify and block attacks that exploit new vulnerabilities or use previously unseen techniques. Finally, it's essential to integrate EDR into incident response processes. EDR solutions can provide valuable information during incident investigations, such as detailed activity logs, process timelines, and network connection data. By incorporating EDR into incident response playbooks, security teams can respond to incidents more effectively, reducing the impact of security breaches and minimizing downtime. Section 1. Firewalls, the first line of defense. In the realm of cybersecurity, firewalls stand as the first line of defense, acting as vigilant gatekeepers that control the flow of network traffic between trusted and untrusted networks. Imagine a medieval castle with a fortified wall surrounding it, protecting its inhabitants from invaders. Firewalls serve a similar purpose in the digital world, safeguarding computer systems and networks from unauthorized access and malicious intrusions. Firewalls act as intermediaries, inspecting incoming and outgoing network traffic, and enforcing predefined rules and policies to determine whether to allow or block specific connections. These rules are typically based on factors such as source and destination IP addresses, port numbers, protocols, and application types. By carefully configuring these rules, organizations can create a security perimeter that permits legitimate traffic while blocking malicious or unauthorized connections. The primary function of a firewall is to prevent unauthorized access to a network or system. They act as barriers, blocking any attempts by unauthorized users or malicious actors to gain access to sensitive data or resources. By controlling network traffic, firewalls help protect against a wide range of threats, including hacking attempts, malware infections, and data breaches. Firewalls are essential security components for organizations of all sizes. From small businesses to large enterprises, firewalls provide a fundamental layer of protection against cyber threats. They are deployed at various points within a network infrastructure, including network perimeters, data centers, and even individual devices, to create a multi-layered defense strategy. Section 2. Firewall functionality, rules, policies, and actions. Firewalls operate based on a set of predefined rules and policies that dictate how network traffic should be handled. These rules act as instructions, telling the firewall which connections to allow, which to block, and what actions to take when specific conditions are met. Firewall rules are typically defined based on various criteria, including source IP address, the IP address of the device or network attempting to initiate the connection, destination IP address, the IP address of the device or network the connection is trying to reach, port number, the logical port used for communication between applications, protocol, the communication protocol used, such as TCP or UDP, application, the specific application or service involved in the connection. Based on these criteria, firewall rules can be configured to allow or block traffic selectively. For example, a rule might allow all traffic from a specific internal IP address range, while blocking all traffic from a known malicious IP address. When a firewall encounters network traffic, it compares the traffic against its configured rules. If a rule matches the traffic, the firewall takes the action specified in the rule, which can be allow, the traffic is permitted to pass through the firewall, block, the traffic is denied, effectively dropping the connection, log, the traffic is allowed, but the firewall logs the event for auditing and analysis purposes. Section 3. Types of firewalls, from packet filters to next-gen firewalls. Over the years, firewalls have evolved significantly, from simple packet filters to sophisticated next-generation firewalls, NGFWs, that offer advanced security features and capabilities. Each type of firewall employs different techniques to filter network traffic and enforce security policies. Packet filtering firewalls. These are the most basic type of firewall, operating at the network layer of the OSI model. They examine individual network packets and make decisions based on the packet header information, such as source and destination IP addresses and port numbers. Packet filtering firewalls are simple to implement but offer limited security, as they do not inspect the contents of the packets. Stateful inspection. Firewalls. These firewalls, also known as circuit-level firewalls, operate at the session layer of the OSI model. They track the state of active network connections and make decisions based on the context of the connection. Stateful inspection firewalls can identify and block unauthorized connections that are not part of an established session, providing better security than packet filtering firewalls. Next-generation firewalls, NGFWs. NGFWs represent the latest evolution in firewall technology, combining traditional firewall capabilities with advanced security features such as intrusion prevention systems, IPS, deep packet inspection, DPI, application control, and web filtering. NGFWs can analyze the contents of network traffic, identify and block malicious payloads, and enforce granular security policies based on user identity, application, and content. Section 4. Antivirus software, combating malicious code. Antivirus software plays a crucial role in protecting computer systems from malicious software, commonly known as malware. Malware encompasses a wide range of threats, including viruses, worms, trojans, ransomware, spyware, and adware, all designed to compromise systems, steal data, or disrupt operations. Antivirus software acts as a digital immune system, scanning files and programs for known malware signatures. These signatures are unique patterns of code that identify specific malware strains. Antivirus vendors maintain vast databases of malware signatures, constantly updating them as new threats emerge. When antivirus software scans a file or program, it compares the file's code against its database of known malware signatures. If a match is found, indicating the presence of malware, the antivirus software takes action to neutralize the threat. This typically involves quarantining the infected file, blocking its execution, or deleting it altogether. Antivirus software is essential for all types of computer systems, from personal computers to servers and mobile devices. It provides a crucial layer of defense against malware infections, preventing malicious code from compromising systems, stealing data, or spreading to other devices. Section 5. Evolution of antivirus, signature-based to heuristic analysis. Antivirus technology has evolved significantly over the years to combat the ever-increasing sophistication of malware. While signature-based detection remains a core component of antivirus software, modern solutions incorporate advanced techniques such as heuristic analysis, behavioral detection, and machine learning to detect and block even the most evasive threats. Early antivirus solutions relied heavily on signature-based detection, which proved highly effective against known malware strains. However, as malware authors became more adept at evading detection, signature-based methods alone became insufficient. Malware authors began using techniques such as polymorphism, where malware code changes with each infection, making it difficult to detect using traditional signatures. To address these challenges, antivirus vendors developed heuristic analysis techniques. Heuristic analysis examines the behavior and characteristics of files and programs, looking for suspicious activities that might indicate malicious intent. For example, a program that attempts to modify system files, delete data, or establish network connections without user consent might be flagged as suspicious. Modern antivirus solutions often combine signature-based detection with heuristic analysis, behavioral detection, and machine learning algorithms to provide comprehensive malware protection. These advanced techniques enable antivirus software to detect and block even previously unknown malware, providing a more robust defense against evolving threats. Section 1. Splunk Enterprise Security, a deep dive. In the ever-evolving landscape of cybersecurity, organizations need advanced security information and event management, SIEM, solutions to combat sophisticated threats effectively. Splunk Enterprise Security, ES, stands out as a leading SIEM platform, empowering security teams with real-time visibility, advanced analytics, and automated incident response capabilities. This powerful tool enables organizations to detect, investigate, and respond to security threats with unprecedented speed and precision. Splunk ES builds upon the foundation of Splunk's core data ingestion and indexing capabilities, allowing organizations to collect and analyze vast amounts of security-related data from various sources across their IT infrastructure. From firewalls and intrusion detection systems to endpoint security solutions and cloud services, Splunk ES can ingest data from virtually any source, providing a unified view of an organization's security posture. At the heart of Splunk ES lies its advanced analytics engine, which utilizes machine learning algorithms and statistical models to identify anomalies, detect threats, and provide actionable insights. By correlating data from multiple sources, Splunk ES can uncover hidden patterns and relationships that might indicate malicious activity, even if those activities appear benign in isolation. Splunk ES goes beyond traditional SIEM solutions by providing automated incident response capabilities. With its pre-built playbooks and workflows, Splunk ES enables security teams to automate repetitive tasks, orchestrate response actions across multiple security tools, and streamline incident handling processes. This automation frees up valuable time for security analysts to focus on more strategic initiatives, such as threat hunting and vulnerability management. Section 2. Incident Response with Splunk ES, a step-by-step guide. Let's walk through a step-by-step guide to illustrate how Splunk Enterprise Security, or ES, can be used to effectively respond to a security incident. Imagine a scenario where Splunk ES detects suspicious activity originating from an employee's laptop, indicating a potential malware infection. Step 1. Alert triage and initial investigation. Splunk ES triggers an alert, notifying the security team of the suspicious activity. The alert provides details about the affected endpoint, the time of the incident, the type of threat detected, and other relevant information. Security analysts can use Splunk ES's intuitive interface to quickly assess the alert's severity and initiate an investigation. Step 2. Threat containment and isolation. To prevent the potential spread of malware, security analysts can use Splunk ES to isolate the affected endpoint from the network. This can be achieved by automatically pushing out firewall rules or instructing the endpoint security agent to quarantine the device. Step 3. Root cause analysis and remediation. Splunk ES enables security analysts to conduct a thorough root cause analysis by providing access to detailed logs, event timelines, and threat intelligence data. By retracing the attacker's steps, analysts can identify the initial infection vector, the malware's capabilities, and any other compromised systems. Once the root cause is identified, appropriate remediation actions can be taken, such as removing the malware, patching vulnerabilities, and resetting compromised credentials. Section 3. Splunk ES Use Cases from Threat Detection to Compliance. Splunk Enterprise Security, or ES, is a versatile SIEM platform that caters to a wide range of security use cases, empowering organizations to address various security challenges effectively. Threat detection and incident response. Splunk ES excels at detecting and responding to security threats in real time. By correlating data from multiple sources, it can identify anomalies, detect malicious activity, and trigger alerts, allowing security teams to respond swiftly and effectively to security incidents. Compliance monitoring and reporting. Splunk ES helps organizations meet the stringent requirements of various security regulations and standards such as PCI DSS, HIPAA, and GDPR. It provides pre-built reports and dashboards that demonstrate compliance with specific regulatory mandates, simplifying the audit process and reducing compliance costs. User Behavior Analytics, or UBA. Splunk ES includes UBA capabilities that enable organizations to monitor user activity, detect insider threats, and identify compromised accounts. By establishing baselines of normal user behavior, Splunk ES can detect deviations from those baselines, which might indicate malicious activity or compromised credentials. Section 4. Best Practices for Implementing Splunk Enterprise Security. Implementing Splunk Enterprise Security, or ES, effectively requires careful planning, configuration, and ongoing management. Adhering to best practices ensures that organizations can maximize their return on investment and leverage Splunk ES to its full potential. Define clear security goals and objectives. Before implementing Splunk ES, organizations should define their security goals and objectives clearly. This will guide the configuration and deployment process, ensuring that Splunk ES is aligned with the organization's specific security needs. Plan data sources and collection strategies. Splunk ES's effectiveness depends on the quality and comprehensiveness of the data it collects. Organizations should carefully plan their data sources, ensuring that they collect logs and events from all critical systems and applications. Configure alerts and reports carefully. Splunk ES provides a wide range of alerting and reporting capabilities. Organizations should configure alerts thoughtfully to avoid alert fatigue and ensure that security teams receive notifications only for critical events. Reports should be tailored to meet the needs of different stakeholders, providing actionable insights and demonstrating the value of Splunk ES. In today's digital landscape, where cyber threats are becoming increasingly sophisticated and prevalent, organizations face an uphill battle in safeguarding their valuable assets. The Security Operations Center, or SOC, stands as the last line of defense, tasked with detecting, analyzing, and responding to security incidents effectively. To combat these evolving threats, SOC teams rely on a comprehensive arsenal of tools and technologies, each playing a crucial role in maintaining a robust security posture. Throughout this essay, we have explored the essential tools and technologies employed by SOC teams to protect their organizations from cyber attacks. We delved into the world of security information and event management systems, understanding how these powerful platforms aggregate, normalize, and correlate security data from various sources, providing a centralized view of an organization's security landscape. We explored the vigilant nature of intrusion detection systems and intrusion prevention systems, highlighting their ability to detect and block malicious activity in real time. Furthermore, we examined the significance of endpoint detection and response solutions, which provide in-depth visibility and control over endpoint devices, protecting them from advanced threats that traditional antivirus software might miss. We also discussed the fundamental role of firewalls, the stalwart guardians of network perimeters, and antivirus software, the digital immune system that safeguards against malicious code. Each of these tools plays a crucial role in a layered security strategy, working in concert to provide comprehensive protection against a wide range of cyber threats. By understanding the capabilities and limitations of each tool, SOC teams can effectively deploy and utilize these technologies to strengthen their defenses and mitigate the risk of successful attacks. Section 2, a holistic approach, integrating security tools. While individual security tools offer valuable protection against specific threats, the true power of a SOC's arsenal lies in the integration and orchestration of these tools into a cohesive security ecosystem. A holistic security approach involves seamlessly connecting different security solutions, enabling them to share threat intelligence, coordinate responses, and provide a unified view of the security landscape. Integrating SIEM systems with other security tools, such as IDS, IPS, EDR, and firewalls, creates a powerful synergy. SIEM systems can ingest alerts and logs from these tools, providing a centralized platform for threat correlation and analysis. This integration enables SOC teams to gain a comprehensive understanding of security events, identify patterns of malicious activity, and respond to threats more effectively. Furthermore, integrating security tools with threat intelligence platforms enhances their effectiveness significantly. Threat intelligence platforms provide up-to-date information about known threats, vulnerabilities, and attack patterns. By feeding this information into security tools, organizations can proactively block known threats, prioritize alerts based on severity, and tailor their defenses to address specific threats. A holistic security approach also emphasizes the importance of automation and orchestration. By automating repetitive tasks, such as alert triage and incident response workflows, SOC teams can improve efficiency, reduce response times, and free up valuable time for more strategic initiatives, such as threat hunting and vulnerability management. Section 3, the power of Splunk ES, a recap. In our exploration of SOC tools, we took a deep dive into Splunk Enterprise Security, ES, a leading SIEM platform that exemplifies the power of integrated security solutions. Splunk ES combines data ingestion from various sources, advanced analytics, and automated incident response capabilities, providing organizations with a comprehensive platform for threat detection, investigation, and response. Splunk ES's ability to ingest and index massive volumes of security-related data from diverse sources enables organizations to gain a unified view of their security posture. Its advanced analytics engine, powered by machine learning algorithms and statistical models, identifies anomalies, detects threats, and provides actionable insights, empowering SOC teams to make informed decisions. Furthermore, Splunk ES's automated incident response capabilities streamline and accelerate the incident handling process. With pre-built playbooks and workflows, Splunk ES orchestrates response actions across multiple security tools, reducing response times, minimizing the impact of security incidents, and freeing up security analysts to focus on more strategic initiatives. Splunk ES's versatility extends beyond traditional SIEM use cases. Its user behavior analytics, UBA capabilities, empower organizations to detect insider threats, identify compromised accounts, and gain insights into user activity patterns. Its compliance monitoring and reporting features simplify the audit process and help organizations meet the stringent requirements of various security regulations and standards. Section 4 Hands-on exercise simulating a security incident. To truly grasp the concepts and techniques discussed in this essay, we encourage you to participate in a hands-on exercise that simulates a real-world security incident. This exercise will put your knowledge to the test and provide practical experience in using SOC tools to detect, investigate, and respond to a simulated threat. Scenario: you are a security analyst working in the SOC of a mid-sized company. Your SIEM system has detected suspicious activity originating from a workstation on the network. The activity includes multiple failed login attempts, access to sensitive files, and unusual network connections. Your task: using the knowledge and skills gained from this essay, investigate the security incident, determine the root cause, and take appropriate steps to contain and remediate the threat. Consider using the following steps as a guide. 1. Gather information. Review the SIEM alert details, including the affected system, time of the incident, and type of suspicious activity detected. 2. Analyze logs and events. Examine logs from the affected workstation, firewall, and other relevant sources to gather evidence and reconstruct the attacker's actions. 3. Identify the threat. Determine the nature of the attack, such as malware infection, insider threat, or external intrusion attempt. 4. Containment and remediation. Isolate the affected workstation from the network, quarantine malicious files, reset compromised credentials, and patch vulnerabilities to prevent further damage. 5. Document findings. Prepare a detailed incident report outlining the incident's timeline, attack vectors, impacted systems, remediation actions taken, and lessons learned. By participating in this hands-on exercise, you will gain practical experience in using SOC tools to investigate and respond to security incidents, reinforcing the concepts and techniques discussed in this essay, and preparing you for real-world security challenges. Section 5. Continuous learning in cybersecurity. The field of cybersecurity is constantly evolving, with new threats, vulnerabilities, and attack techniques emerging at an alarming pace. To stay ahead of the curve and effectively protect their organizations, security professionals must embrace continuous learning as an integral part of their professional journey. The ever-changing threat landscape demands that security professionals remain vigilant and adaptable, constantly updating their knowledge and skills to combat the latest cyber threats. This requires a multifaceted approach to continuous learning, encompassing formal education, professional certifications, industry events, and hands-on experience. Formal education provides a strong foundation in cybersecurity principles, concepts, and best practices. Professional certifications validate skills and knowledge in specific security domains, demonstrating expertise to potential employers. Industry events such as conferences and webinars offer valuable insights into emerging threats, industry trends, and best practices. Hands-on experience, whether through simulations, labs, or real-world incident response, provides practical skills and reinforces theoretical knowledge. By embracing continuous learning, security professionals can stay ahead of the curve, adapt to the evolving threat landscape, and effectively protect their organizations from the ever-present danger of cyber attacks. The journey of a security professional is one of constant learning and adaptation, driven by a passion for protecting digital assets and a commitment to safeguarding the digital world.